lovely people, and welcome back to my channel. Day 3 of Tarot Vlogmas, and I am absolutely loving visiting videos to watch everybody's responses to this. So thank you again to Brian over at Papa Squirrel for hosting this Tarot Vlogmas. It's really fun. So today's prompt on day 3 is your favourite card in the deck. Now, I am not very discerning when it comes to love, as we probably have guessed by now. And I actually love all the cards. I just love the tarot so much. So to hone it down to one is really difficult. So I am going to completely cheat and just share a few now. Let's have a think. What do I love? First of all, it's one I've already shared on Vlogmas already, the Queen of Pentacles, the home bird, the nest builder, the nurturing mother, the gardener, the homemaker. Queen of Pentacles, it sums up unconditional love, empathy, giving without agenda. It's just a beautiful queen to embody, and the fact that she's often pictured in a garden, just for me, really sums everything up. I love the Queen of Pentacles. So she is one of my most inspiring and favourite cards in the tarot. Secondly, I absolutely love the Prince of Wands. Now, the Prince of Wands reminds me of me in my art studio, where everywhere you turn there's a new idea, a new creative possibility, a box of glitter, a tub of sequins, all just begging to be used. It's looking out onto my driveway and seeing collected pallets and old wood and bricks I've been collecting, with the possibility of the magic that I could build, like a magic wall or a fairy world somewhere. The Prince of Wands for me is kind of that. I do have to rein in that idea of flitting really and actually getting things finished. I'm not very good with the last 5% of any project. I do have a tendency to then jump onto the next one before one's finishing. Finishing's really difficult, I think. And I think the Prince of Wands kind of sums that up. But I understand this energy. I think this energy is all about possibility and creativity, and I love it. And look at this one in the Star Tarot. You've got a lion, you've got sparkles, you've got sunflowers, you've got a unicorn. Kind of sums it all up. Another card that I absolutely love is the Eight of Cups. The magical power of learning to walk away, of learning to say enough is enough, of learning to own your no, which then allows you to own your yes, because you have to say no to certain things to bring in the yeses that you need. This took me a long time to learn, a long time to put a boundary up, to walk away, to say no, that's not what I deserve, want or need. The Eight of Cups, whenever I see it, I think about the emotional literacy work I've done in my life that led to me being able to build boundaries and to begin to build self-worth. It came late in life for me, so I really understand what it feels like to be drowning on the seabed underneath a sea of emotion. I also know what it feels like to swim away to this amazing rainbow land as well. The Eight of Cups, really important. And the last two I'm going to share are the Magician and the High Priestess, because between these two cards I think you've got the embodiment of the path that I stepped into in my 50s. Once I'd learnt the lessons of the Eight of Cups, the next phase, because we don't camp out on the seabed, we do move on. The next phase is understanding that you have all the power in your own hands. You are co-creator of your life. There are other people around you impacting the story, and circumstance and fate and chance, all of these things, but with the universe as well, you are co-creator. This allowed me to pick up my pen and to realise that I had power in my own hands. That then leads you out of victim mentality. It leads you into a really powerful place, which is what set me down this spiritual journey, understanding that I actually possess my own power. It does lead you in journeys of radical responsibility as well, owning your own part in the stories you've already walked, owning your own responsibilities, picking up your own bags, but also learning what bags to put down. Not all those bags are yours to carry. So I love these two for radical responsibility, personal power. I love this one for emotional literacy lessons in learning when to walk away. The true nature of unconditional love. Love with boundaries. You need boundaries in place before people can love you and you can love them. Boundaries, I always used to think that boundaries made you cold, and it wasn't very nice to have boundaries in place because saying no wasn't very nice. I've since learned that it's totally the opposite. People need to see where your edges are so that they know how to love you, or if they can love you. Likewise back, you need boundaries in place so that you can love other people. Otherwise, love festers into resentment. Really powerful card for me, this. And Page of Wands, or the Prince of Wands in the Star Tarot. The possibility and the endless creative pathways we can choose from. How could anybody ever be bored when you embody the Page of Wands energy? So that's it, guys. Some of my favourite cards in the tarot, although I love them all. I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you so much for joining me on day 3. I'm excited to see what everybody else has shared, and I will see you again tomorrow. Bye.